Welcome everybody to our 41st national dish, Bandeja Paisa from Colombia. On this video we're going to explore how I imagine the conception of this dish, in which I have a pretend Colombian son named John Jairo. As you can see, if I serve a single chorizo to John Jairo, he's not happy with that. He needs a lot of fuel for his Colombian living. He has a long day at school. He learns many fun things about Colombia, which he tells me all day. Like, did you know that a third of Colombia is covered in Amazon rainforest? Or that it's the only place in the world where you can find the pink dolphin, which there's only 20 left in the world. Now let's try feeding John Jairo a little bit of rice and chorizo. Yeah, still not enough. This is probably because John Jairo hasn't had his morning coffee yet. John Jairo, as many other Colombian kids, start drinking coffee at a very young age. He was telling me yesterday that in some parts of Colombia, ants are eaten as street food. They're called hormigas culonas, or as the direct translation would be, big booty ants. In any other situation, I would already consider this meal to be a full meal at this point. You know, you got chorizo, rice, ground beef, but no, it's not for John Jairo. And remember people, this is considered a breakfast. This is like a full English breakfast on steroids. Okay, let's add some fried plantains to the mix and see if John Jairo's happy. No, still nothing. John Jairo hasn't been happy with me in a while now because he really wants to go play tejo. Tejo is the national sport of Colombia, where it's sort of kind of like cornhole, but instead of putting the bag through a hole, you gotta hit like a gunpowder charge, where it blows up as soon as you hit it. And mostly is played by drinking beer. So I don't think Tejo is appropriate for my son, but he disagrees. He really wants to go play it. This dish, just like John Jairo, is from Antioquia, a Colombian province. Let's see if some beans will satisfy John Jairo's hunger. No, nothing yet. What a picky kid. Colombia's national drink is a spirit called aguardiente, which is an anise flavored spirit, where I have quite a story for it, because in drinking aguardiente is where I got my real first drunk experience. I see some Colombian family friends left in the house as a gift to my family a box of aguardiente cristal. And in my house, nobody really liked that drink, so they just ignored it and left it in the basement. So anyway, me and my friends noticed this, and one sleepover, we decided to, sneak up a bottle. And knowing nothing, we decided to start taking shots. So we all, take the first shot, and notice that immediately nothing happens. Or whatever, we don't know what drinking is like, so nothing happens. So immediately we just take the next shot. We keep on doing the same 5 or 6 times until we, come to a conclusion that all adults are making stuff up and alcohol does nothing to you. Until 10 minutes later, when it all hits us at once. So I decided, not feeling so well, that, I'm gonna have a shower to feel better. So I got all naked and about to get in the shower. I realized I gotta go number 2. So there I am, peacefully doing my business, butt naked in the toilet. When all of a sudden, I just fall asleep. Pass out on the floor. And next thing I remember was my sister and friends just pointing and laughing at me on the floor. Anyway, back to John Jairo now. I can't get this kid to eat anything. Look at that. Back to my story now. So after a couple of puking sessions, I could not drink any anise flavored liquor ever since. So now let's see if fried egg makes a difference. And yes, the Bandeja Paisa is born. Thanks to a demanding kid and an overachieving parent. Or more likely, they just put at the end of the week everything that was left over into one big dish. Please everyone share this video, remember to subscribe, hit the like button. Goodbye.